Ready or not, there will come a day when the heart will stop beating. Every one of us will have that moment. And there will be no more sunrises and no more sunsets when that day comes. All of the things that we treasured and kept to ourselves will be given to someone else. Our wealth, fame, and temporal power will shrivel to insignificance. It will not matter on that day what you owed or what you own. All of it will pass to someone else. Any grudges, resentments, and frustrations, and even jealousies that we may have will disappear when that moment arrives. So too, all our hopes and dreams, ambitions, they will wither away like a dried plant that's long been dead. When that day comes, it won't matter how many Instagram followers you have or how many likes you got on Facebook and social media. It won't matter if you were intelligent or beautiful, savvy, or financially independent. All of it will pass away. So too, our hopes and dreams, aspirations, and our to-do lists, they will all be meaningless when that moment arrives. Even your gender and skin color, they too will be irrelevant. When the new year starts to get close, many of us, like me, like to reflect on the past year. Maybe set some resolutions or change the bucket list a little bit. I'll be honest with you, many times when I have done New Year's resolutions, by February I'm back to what I was doing in December. In fact, I'm going to do a video in the future about that, as to why we revert back to what we did in the past and why resolutions are so difficult. But today I just want to reflect, as we just have a few days left in 2019, about what encompasses a life that truly matters. Let's talk about that. So then, what will matter when that moment comes? How will our life be measured? Well, here's how. What will matter is not what we bought, but what we gave away. How we helped other people. What will matter is not our success, but our significance to others, those we touched in big and small ways. What will matter most is every act of integrity, compassion, and courage, no matter how small it was. All those little things add up. Those random acts of kindness, just letting someone ahead of you in a line, that will matter on that day. You don't have to be Bill and Melinda Gates and giving away billions of dollars to have a life that matters in terms of helping other people. Lending a neighbor a lawnmower because you know theirs broke, that matters. Bringing a meal to someone that's ill and can't cook for themselves, that matters. We don't need to be wealthy to do things that matter to others. What will matter is the sacrifice you made to let someone else get ahead. What will matter most is not your competence, but your character. What will matter is not what we learned, but what we taught others. What will also matter is not how many people you knew, how many followers on Twitter, how many followers on Instagram. What will matter most is how many people will actually miss you when you are gone. Truly miss you. The word friend gets diluted on social media. We don't have 5,000 friends on Facebook. We have 5,000 names on a list. Dunbar is a famous psychologist in England, and he has proven in his decades of research we can only have about 150 friends. Even if we only know 2 people very well, that's richness. What will matter most is not our own memories, but the memories that other people have of us, the imprints we left in their hearts and minds while we were alive. What will also matter is not how many people remember us, but what we are remembered for. Was John a guy who really cared about other people, or was he a self-centered jerk? You see, living a life that matters is not an accident. It's not something you need a self-help book for or even a YouTube video. And you don't need to come to a cemetery. But I actually do come to cemeteries. I come to them fairly often because it helps me to calibrate and to look at myself and find out, am I living a life that matters? Am I doing the things that I just shared with you? You see, there's going to come a day when my heart, right here, is going to stop beating. And my children, my oldest, Josh, who's 25, my daughter Abigail, who's 12, and my daughter Anna, who is 8, they may be coming here to lay a flower and remember Dad. I want them to remember me as I just shared. Did he have competence and character? Did he have integrity? Did he give things away to help others? Did he teach? Did he live a life that matters? That's the question I want to ask myself as this new year approaches and the 2019 fades in the rearview mirror. And it's a question I want you to think about as you approach 2020. What are you doing to live a life that matters? What are some ideas that you can share with others to inspire them to live a life that has more meaning? Because a life that has more meaning has nothing to do with finances. It has nothing to do with wealth. It has nothing to do with anything we own. It also has to do with how we treat animals, how we treat the planet. Do we leave the planet a better place when we go anywhere? Do we stop and pick up that piece of trash? I care about this planet. I care about wildlife. I want my children to have the beauty that I see, and sadly, many people are self-centered and don't take care of the planet. So there's a lot of things we can do in our own subtle ways to live a life that matters. And I pray and hope for all of us to have a great new year filled with good health, goodwill, and more peace on earth.